All right, everybody, welcome to episode 54 of the Michelle and Tony Show. Today, we are going to be doing the greatest debate of all time between football and music, which is more entertaining, which is better, and which is just generally admired by the world. I'm on the side of music, Tony's on the side of football. And just before I clicked play, Tony said that footballers earn more than musicians, which is a very, very big fucking lie because the richest footballer is 1.4 billion, Cristiano Ronaldo. The richest musician is 2.5 billion, Jay-Z.
So you ask yourself, when did Jay-Z stop streaming? Or when did he start making music?
I don't know, guy. When did Ronaldo start playing ball? Ronaldo
Ronaldo
playing ball
started,
for like 20 years now, like 2 decades.
and Jay-Z has been here since 1980 something.
What is the difference? It's not just one
So
more decade.
like Jay-Z has been here since 1980 something. So like, he didn't start releasing music in the 80s, yeah, but he started that time. Ronaldo started when he was that was in the 21st century, right?
Ronaldo basically started like when he was 19.
19, and that was when
I don't know, but I
that
know
was
he
20 years ago
21 actually.
or 21 years ago. That was when 21 years ago was like 2000.
5.
Exactly, and Jay-Z was here since 19 something. So you're saying that Jay-Z has been making money from the music industry way back before Cristiano Ronaldo even thought of coming into the world of football. So like, there's a reason why he's probably 2.5. If you give Ronaldo the same time that you gave Jay-Z, I'm pretty sure that Ronaldo is basically reaching that milestone
Let
of
me let,
2.5.
let me prove you wrong.
Okay.
Footballers earn till they retire.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why Jay-Z is no longer dropping, but he's still earning is because of franchise, copyright, and all these bullshit
And Ronaldo
things.
does not have franchise. Ronaldo has a hotel. Ronaldo has a boxers brand.
No, I'm talking about
Ronaldo
yes.
has
I know that
houses,
he has hotels
estates,
and all
all
those other
this
things.
stuff.
But I'm talking about like earning from football.
Yeah, you earn from football, and
Earning from football. Like football doesn't no longer pay him. It's now his other investment. But music can pay you all your life, whether
so
you're singing or you're not singing.
how do you think R9 is how do you think R9 is currently holding up? How do you think where do you think the money is coming from?
Who's R9?
So Ronaldo, R9, the actual Ronaldo, not Cristiano Ronaldo, R9, the Brazilian.
Okay, the Brazilian.
Yeah, so how do you think he makes his money?
I don't know now.
So even after football, you still get investment, you still get endorsement, you still get sporting rights, you still get certain things, you still get paid even after football.
Who is paying you?
And what's it called? Your sporting endorsements still pay you.
But the clubs, the this thing like
So does Jay-Z have a club that he signed to or a record label that
look at let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let's say someone like Osimhen Martins now. Let's say he
yeah
retires today. He's going to be nearly almost broke, nearly almost not because of they have stopped paying. His major source of income is what they pay him.
that's
Is what they pay him.
that
But all these people you're calling now, these are people that are like they are big people, so they are obviously they're going to have other things outside to go.
so many of us don't understand the whole idea behind football, and I'm going to break it down to you and also break down the idea of music before you guys rush and starting music money is paying so first of all, yeah,
Yeah.
music money isn't as people think it is. The person that even has the most streams so most of the time doesn't even get paid half of what's it called, like you think. So for example, there was this song that was he hit back in time when we were still very very young and we were still in junior school. Roddy Rich, he sang one song.
Yeah.
I can't remember. The song was such a hit.
Uh,
But do you think that Roddy Rich earns more than that song was top of the streaming charts? Did you think he earned as much as many people think he did? No, he did not earn much. So the idea of streaming that people think, oh, you just stream your music, you get more pay. No, it's not like that. Even if you get the most stream, you know how Spotify works, you know how all these music things work. You still have to get something right, you still have to get this, and you still have to get that. If you're signed to a record label, you just know that a large percentage of what you get will be given to what's it called, the record label. So music people don't really earn as much as you might think. It is the big names with big endorsements, big what's it called, that have to go on tours. That's why you see them doing tours every single year because they're making money from those tours. They're not only making money from their streams. You get. So when somebody says, "Oh, music money is paying," it's because of these are big names that music is paying. So think about it. Do you think Grandma is earning as much music as he earned back in 2018, or he's earning as much money back as he earned back in 2019 when he sang maybe, or he earning as much money that when he sang "Calm Down"? No. But then he's still living off the idea of I am Rema, and so I'm going on tours and all those things. The same with Two Face. If you make a street hit and you're not going on tours. Your name is not big. You're not going on tours. You're going to basically run dry in music. But then football is the same thing. But then now it is more, if you understand the whole financial part of football, players are now getting certain leverage with their agents, certain leverage with their so many coaches. Many people don't understand this whole system behind football. Boniface literally can, the thing that people are saying, this guy bought his mother a Diwago and that one, his father a that one. Boniface can get his own village, like his entire village people, cars.
Who is Boniface?
Victor Boniface now, one of
Okay,
those
okay.
footballers. He's not even as, he's one of those Nigerian footballers that plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Footballers earn a lot, but they don't really. The problem with footballers, and I think is what makes us underrate them, especially when it comes to finance, is that they don't really show off their wealth because of their always training, always training, always training, always training. Like you see them always training. There was literally Neymar was given a clause that he could go party in Dubai. Same with Ronaldinho. They were giving clauses that they could go to Brazil and party. That's how they spend their money, right? They don't really come out and be flaunting like how musicians do, with music videos. You show them all bodies and all those kind of things. And because of that, people feel like, oh, music is pays. Bro, it is the top 1% of the music industry that actually pay. But if you look at football, it is shared. If you see Man City, this guy's earning 600,000 every week. Then you have basically like footballers are guaranteed of their money every week. If a musician is not guaranteed of his music or making money from a music, even though it's a hit, like that's how you guys don't understand. They're not guaranteed of making 30 million or $30 billion or whatever.
Because
From
because because the football industry is more organized. The football industry is more of like
yeah,
music is more of like every man for himself. That's why before you get big in music, it's
yeah,
basically someone pulls you up, just like the way they put
exactly,
Ashake up, just like so.
exactly,
It's don't blame the musician, just blame the system.
yeah,
If they were living in a more compact system, like you can't if they were living in a more compact system, like let's say this guy now, the cooker. Nobody knows where the cooker is today. The guy that sang Port Harcourt, Life
yes,
You Know Easy for Port.
I
That
know,
song was a very very big hit song,
exactly.
but the guy is like I don't know, nobody knows where he is today.
He's still
But
making good songs, but no one. It's not really like, I don't know. He still make Vikoka still makes. I think he has like two songs that I really like. I like listening to. It's that Rap Potakota. And there's another one that's on my phone. I don't know the name. Vikoka is actually making good songs, but the problem is,
like the
it's
guy.
not about the hits. It's all about the you having to leverage yourself with people that are
Exactly
the right, yeah,
with music industry
industry
brands and all
and
this kind
stuff
of
like
this
that.
thing. Yeah,
But footballers, mostly based on talent scouting and all those kind of things. Showcase your talent, they sign you, you start getting paid, then you work your way into getting paid, sign a new contract, and then negotiate with them with your agent. Like it's more organized, and you can just be getting money every week. That's like people say, oh, after taxes they earn more than even someone that makes like because so you see, football. Many people get it
but
wrong
but
with the
but
idea
but but
of football.
there have to be like a certain level you get to because it's not as easy as that as just get your agent this thing like
Yeah,
even
obviously,
even the
yeah.
football industry is it's rough in its own ways. It's basically if you get into a good club.
For me, I don't even think you have to get to a good club. Just get into a club that's in the top 5 leagues. Get into a club that is in the top 5 leagues, whether or not it's Nottingham Forest, Leicester, whether or not it's Espanyol, whether or not it's a team in Ligue 1. Just get into a team that's in the top 5 clubs. When I say top five leagues, that's Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga. Get into those top 5, those top 5 leagues. You will be getting paid good money, not good, like great money, but you're getting paid good money. Like,
Which is more entertaining?
which is more entertaining. Personally, I don't like listening to music. If you're asking me personally, I don't like listening to music.
Okay,
I'm on a
okay,
personal
okay.
level, you guess. But like, there are people
That
that prefer what's it called? I feel like both of them have their own how they hit people like
yeah, but
differently.
then let's talk about like which one entertains more people, and the answer is purely music, bro. Like
Which one
music,
entertains more
yes, which
people?
one entertains more people? Which one entertains more people? Because let's say let's just use an El Clasico match versus a hit song like Ordinary. You can't compare like you
You
can't
can.
you can't.
So then, let me. Why is that? Why is that? The highest streams can be like 1 billion streams,
Yes,
right?
yeah, but
But
then
then the
football,
highest watch match It's like over 2 billion.
The highest watched match. Then if you're going to call the highest watched match, call
Did
the
you World Cup
highest
final?
streamed. Call the highest streamed
The highest
music.
stream music is over 1 billion.
It's not. It's not. It's more than 1 billion. The highest streamed music is 8 billion, bah. It's what are you saying?
Wiz Khalifa.
Yes, exactly. 8 billion,
That's
bro.
that's the whole world.
That's the whole world, bro.
Okay.
8 billion. 8 billion.
I mean, you can look at it as from different angles, right? You can look at it from different angles. Like, has there anybody that matched that level of what you call that level of 8 billion? Has there been any person that has matched after that 8 billion? Has there been any person that has matched
Yes,
that
yes.
level?
There's some. My phone is dead. There's somebody that hit 4 billion. Somebody that hit 3 billion. I think Juice WRLD hit 4 billion on his song. People are hitting like this billion of hitting. Even this Alex Warren himself that got 1 billion. He's kind of new to the game of billions. People are hitting. Bruno Mars used to hit billions on the egg now. What I say? What I say? What I say?
You can look at it from like angles and different angles. But then football, for me, football brings more people together. Football unifies the what's it called?
Okay, music doesn't bring people together.
Nah, music for me like pushes people apart.
Fuck you.
Like you see Drake fans and and Kendrick. Like
exactly.
no,
Just
and
like
the thing-
Ronaldo
the
fans
thing-
and Messi
No,
fans.
no, the Ronaldo and Messi fans don't go to the extent of wanting to kill each other.
Bro, they go to the extent of wanting to. Have you seen a Ronaldo versus Messi
Ronaldo
argument?
does.
Have you seen a Man U versus Chelsea argument?
The fact that he's heated, but he's never wanted to get.
Jesus.
Have you seen a Kendrick Lamar and
That's
Drake argument?
nobody even
These
that
guys.
it's always light.
Tupac and Big literally they went at it and they went at it and during the time of gangsters. Okay, what led to Tupac's death? It was not because of he was assigning and then this guy took him out.
Yeah, I know someone.
P. Diddy.
I know someone.
It was Diddy that took him out.
I don't know.
It was Diddy that took him out.
I know
This
that,
guy, what's his name? 50 Cent made it known to us in his recent listen.
that Diddy took.
Yeah, like Diddy took him out.
Listen, I'm not. I know that. Yes, they are gangsters. You don't need to think that they are gangsters now.
It gets to that level.
All the people that they are. But I'm talking about the fans. The fans, like when fans are arguing between two clubs or two players,
Literally,
it's more heated. It's more heated than when fans of two
Alright,
musicians are arguing.
I think you want to use your understand in music is you see these big names like Drake, Kendrick, and all these big what's it called musicians. You know that they are all in either they're inside a cult or something like that. Like this guy now. There's something called the Crips.
They're inside the cult.
But not even cult, like gangs. They're inside gangs, like the Crips and the whatever they call them. Crips and Blood, exactly. So you see them, they're all going at it underground. They're killing themselves because of music, gangs, whatever.
Have you watched House Party? House Party just basically showed like a clips of Illuminati. You think it's just music? I'm not denying that. Even all this World Cup, all this bullshit. It's guy. Okay. Look at. Do you know what happened in House Party? They lost one of LeBron James' ring. They went to Illuminati and they got it back. Like Illuminati has all the trophies. UEFA, NBA, boxing. They control. So it's not just music. Music is the one that they know of. That yes, is known. But all this.
No, I'm just let's take a bit from the Illuminati side of things. I'm talking about like the gangs, like how we have what is it called, Agbero in Lagos.
Something like that.
Just that normal gang. Off this music is better. Off who's my gang. Off that is what they fight out. Like you see, music is more than, and if you listen to music, they push this whole gangster shit. Like people like Wiz Khalifa, because Wiz Khalifa is part of this things like even. The Uzi Vert, all these people.
See, if you ask me, I'll tell you it's because of the fact that the drive for music is so high that you can kill your film. Guy, like football can never hope to get to that level. It can never.
Yes,
it can never hope to get to that level.
Much as, sorry.
Bro, like football can never get to that level of wanting to kill. Like they literally kill people to show you how much passion they have for the game.
Okay, do you know the guy, the story of Escobar?
Pablo Escobar.
No, Pablo Escobar. Escobar, he's a Colombian footballer who is Colombian that died in 96 US 96. So he scored an own goal against US, right?
Yeah.
And then because of that, he was killed because of he scored an own goal, and the own goal led to their getting out of the World Cup US 96. So he was killed by in a bar. That's how, in as much as yes, football does not basically push the whole idea of violence. Things like that happen still because the passion of the game.
Passion of the game.
Exactly.
Okay. So you're saying that you are admitting that they do kill people in football.
I'm just saying that it has happened. Instances there have happened, but it is not as rampant as it is when it comes to music, bro. Music is literally in the open, literally there in the open that this is what happens. Right? They are all in the gangs. Like police officers go on podcasts to talk about this kind of things because it is like a major issue in the US. And like that is the whole this is behind music. Especially nowadays music. Nowadays.
Which set of people are more viral? Musicians or footballers? And then let's not calm down. Like more popular.
The most followed person in the world.
Calm down. Let's not talk on an individual basis. Because if you're going to say Ronaldo now, like give me 10. Like no, it was not be 10, but like don't give me Ronaldo and Messi. Finish. Okay, if you give me Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, that's basically ended. Who else?
Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar.
Who else?
Mbappe. Are we talking Mbappe? Are we talking Ronaldinho? Are we talking what's it called?
Juice WRLD is more popular than Mbappe.
My God. Guy, you cannot.
Where's my phone?
Juice WRLD is popular, yeah. Juice WRLD
is more popular than
Mbappe. You cannot say Juice WRLD. You can compare them, but you cannot say Juice WRLD is more.
Mention one footballer more popular than Michael Jackson.
Pele.
If I slap you,
Pele. Are we doing this comparison, bro?
Pele is more popular than Michael Jackson.
Guy, even the hand of God is more popular than just the hand of God itself is more popular than Michael Jackson.
Who is the hand
of God? Is just an event.
Okay, that's stupid thing. If I slap
Maradona's hand of God is more popular than Michael Jackson.
There's no country you go to and say, do you know Michael Jackson?
There's no culture that you go to and say, do you know the hand of God?
Like you say, me, I don't know the hand of God.
Bro, like there's no culture. Like you guys are what are you guys?
Bro, there's nobody more popular than Michael Jackson.
There's nothing more popular than Pele. That's the worst. There's nothing more popular than Pele.
Pele, that old dude that died how many years ago?
There's nothing more popular than Pele. Yeah, people still think that he's alive today. That's how important he is in so many people's lives. You get like Michael Jackson, yes.
People still think that Michael Jackson is alive.
Yeah, but that's like conspiracy. People know he's dead, but people still think he's alive. This is a conspiracy. But Pele, people don't know that he's actually dead. That is how important this guy is to many people because they feel like yes,
bro,
this guy is just a legend.
Bro, okay, forget popularity. Let's talk fan love, guy. People faint. Like ambulance because of Michael Jackson entered the stage. Mention one football audience that have fainted because Ronaldo scored goal.
Because we don't hear about this
football. People have died.
Fans, like people
have died
because no, see,
this guy, what is that his name? That guy that people were dying in his concert. There's this guy, Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, like we all know that Travis Scott's own is based on Illuminati. It was Stampede, yeah.
Exactly now.
It was a Stampede because too many people in a particular area wanting to get like close to the stage or something like that. Like that was what happened. It was recorded and it was one nonsense. That yeah. It killed a lot. Like, see, do you know how important football? Like, you guys don't understand. Like, you're comparing football. Yes, I'm not disputing the fact that there are music lovers out there and they are very much like but you cannot say because you don't know the football facts, then music is not better.
I'm not saying because I don't
you can't get these things right.
Listen. I'm going to work with what I know.
Exactly.
You understand? I'm going to work with what I know, and I know that guy. Like if I meet my 10-year-old neighbor and ask her, "Do you know Michael Jackson?" She'll say yes. Do you know Pele? She'll say like you can't compare Michael Jackson and Pele. Like I tried to give me one person that is more popular than Michael Jackson. You told me Pele.
Ronaldo is more popular than Michael Jackson.
Ronaldo is not more popular than Michael Jackson. Ronaldo is not more popular than Michael Jackson. Ronaldo is not more popular than Michael Jackson. It's not possible. You cannot compare.
Yeah, I'll tell you that Ronaldo is more popular than
Ronaldo is not more popular than Michael Jackson. Do you know who Michael Jackson is?
See, I can tell you that.
Do you know what Gary V? Do you know what Gary V said? You know I Show Speed has 50 million followers.
Yeah.
Gary Vee said that I Show Speed is not even a paintball on Michael Jackson's ass. Do you know someone has 50M followers
Bro, what's 15 followers?
What is 50
Do you know how many followers are Ronaldo has?
How many followers does Ronaldo have?
That's the most followed man on the internet.
Call the amount of followers he has
He has
now.
over 1 billion followers across across all platforms. He has 654 on Instagram alone, 654 million. The most followed person, not the most followed man, the most followed person on Instagram.
What's the difference between person and man?
Like you can be the most followed man, but not be the most followed person.
Okay.
You get? But the most followed person and the most followed man on the internet is Cristiano Ronaldo. And of course, he even broke the record. You know when he first released his YouTube channel, in 1 hour he got 50 million followers on YouTube. In 1 hour, go check it. It's the record. Ronaldo is the most followed person in the world, and he's like,
But
there is no ends of this head that don't know Ronaldo. I'm not disputing Michael Jackson's fame. Michael Jackson was a phenom, but Ronaldo right now is I won't say the far greater phenom, but he's a greater phenom too. He's not just among the goats in football, but among the goats in the world. Everybody does the C, whether or not you are doing streaming or everybody's doing the C, everybody's hitting the C, WC, everybody's hitting the C. Whether or not you're a footballer or not.
Everybody's pulling Michael Jackson's moves now.
But like, if you want to dance, you pull Michael Jackson's move. But if you want to do anything like a celebration, you pull Ronaldo's move.
Exactly. Let's now put into consideration how many years ago Michael Jackson died. Michael Jackson died before most of us in this room. Like he died before most of us in this room were born.
Yeah.
Like put that into consideration.
Well, the thing is that you also you are doing this, but you should also do it with Pele too. Because the same way you guys know the same way you guys are.
If I said go back to Ronaldo, I don't know why you're calling Pele. Who knows Pele? Pele is old and gone. This is Pele. What the fuck knows Pele? Ask Benedict now if he knows Pele.
The fact that
knows Pele, guy.
The fact that you people are saying this thing because of you guys don't know Pele doesn't mean that
I know Pele. He's supposedly the greatest footballer in the world.
The greatest ever.
I know Pele, but he's not popular. Mbappe is more popular than Pele.
Nah, Mbappe is not more popular than Pele. Mbappe is like
this generation.
This generation.
Yeah.
We're talking about that generation.
Yeah.
We're talking about generations. Pele is more popular than Mbappe.
Exactly. And if you're comparing like generations, like you see that back then Michael Jackson
was not more popular than Pele.
Not Pele wanted to Ronaldo now.
Michael Jackson, wait first. There was a player that Michael Jackson wanted to meet. I don't know the player. But there are players that I think there's a time when Michael Jackson met. Like, I don't know if it is Michael. There was a time when Michael Jackson wanted to meet someone, but I don't know who it was. I'm sure the footballer, and I'm sure it should be Pele because people think that because football fame is nowadays is like is media pushed because of brand and all those kind of things. Back then there was nothing pushing him. Do you understand? There was nothing pushing Pele to be famous as he is today.
What was pushing Michael?
Michael Jackson was in a record label. That's what even got him killed in the first place. They wanted to see Sony. He bought Sony over. Then something disputes. Then his record label and all those kind of things. They connived with Sony to take back his labels and they killed him. So you can say that because of his record label was actually what pushed him and he got that famous and that kind of thing. But you cannot say that about Pele. What pushed Pele to be famous? Nothing other than him being the greatest player football has ever seen. That is how great Pele was. But you cannot talk about Pele now because we are new and like our generation is totally different.
Don't do that thing where you're like he got popular because of his talent. Michael Jackson also had talent. Don't dispute. I'm
not disputing. I never for once said Michael Jackson did not have talent. I never for once said that Michael Jackson wasn't a phenom. I literally said he is a phenom. But what I'm saying is, if I'm not trying to say, okay, who got famous out of like craziness, like we're talking about like who got famous and how, Michael Jackson has the label that pushed him. You get, and that's even what got him killed in the first place. If you go understand the whole idea behind
what got him killed was his fucking plastic surgery.
No, it was not his plastic surgery. Where did you hear the plastic surgery that got him killed?
No painkiller.
Yeah, he committed suicide. That's what got him killed. That's what they say got him killed. But then it was due to record label and how he had dispute with Sony buying of his labels and they wanted certain right to like the whole idea. Like Jackson basically bought Sony and owned Marvel and all those kind of things. Yes, he did. So the record label was feeling kind of. So they connived with Sony. They connived with all our people, the Jewish media. I don't want to go into conspiracy. They connived with all those things and they got him killed. He literally said it 3 days before that he called his therapist or whatever and said that he's not suicidal, this kind of thing, that kind of thing. and they still got him. They got him killed. He was killed. Everybody knows that he was killed. They can't tell us that he was suicidal or anything. Someone that wanted peace in the world. So he's literally his own politics. They got him killed, but he got pushed by that record label to get to where he is. He was phenom. He was crazy. He was the best. He was amazing. He was talented, but he was obviously at the same time he was still having hands pushing him in the music industry. But Pele, on the other hand, remember that back in the days, there was like a club. There wasn't even internet during Pele's time. Pele didn't have internet. Michael Jackson started having internet back in his time. Like
what is even the year difference between Pele and
Pele
Michael
was
Jackson?
back in we're talking about 1960s.
Michael Jackson is what, 1980s?
Michael Jackson was 1980s to 2000s. So what are we saying? Like this is when the internet came into existence 1990, around that time.
Yeah.
So dot-com push was like 2000s. So like you see the whole time frame between Michael Jackson and Pele, and how Pele got famous even after the 1960s, the 1970s, the 1980s, the 1990s, 2000s, like we're talking about 2010s. Pele's name was still going across whole football. To this day, he's still the greatest footballer the world has ever seen. Do you get? And how did he get famous? Through just playing skills and playing in the street of Brazil and play for Brazil. And like to this day, we still dispute on the fact, we still argue on the fact that who has more goals, Pele or Ronaldo. But Pele does not have undocumented. Most of his goals were undocumented due to the lack of internet during his time. You get? That's how if that's how important Pele is to football. Just like the same way Michael Jackson is important to my World Cup. But you're talking about who got famous and how he got famous. Like Pele just got famous out of him just touching everybody, gracing everybody's heart. Literally, when Messi went to visit the White House, what did Donald Trump?
You just said it.
Pele or Messi?
Pele or Messi? Who's more distant?
Yeah. Who's a better player?
Yeah.
People were like Messi. I don't know, sir. Listen, like I'm not. When it comes to football, I personally like Messi.
Yeah.
Like I like the guy. Everybody in my family likes Messi. I don't watch football, but I watched the 2022 World Cup final. My father, my mother, all my brothers, all of us, we watched it.
Messi.
So like, yes, football, yes, does bring people together, but like, let's not dispute music, guy.
If you look at things that music now, music can bring our generations together.
Yeah.
Especially the day and time of this World Cup. But football brings generations. Like we're talking about crossbreeding, like fathers, mothers, grandfathers, aunties, everybody together. Now, apart from Michael Jackson, which other musician actually brings our generations together? Like his songs pulls generations together. And this guy, what's his name? Fela. And even if Fela, even his generation don't even raise Fela like that.
Should I tell you?
Tell me.
Davido.
My God.
Haven't you been at parties? Haven't you been at parties where you see old people and young people?
My
dancing to the song?
God. My God.
Listen. Even
Like can they literally bro, what are we saying now? Are we calling Davido in this matter? Are we calling Davido in this matter? Nah, guy, what I'm saying is fathers, mothers, grandfathers like can sit down in a parlor and watch 90 minutes of football and feel it. Talk about it the next day. What music or what musician can do that apart from Michael Jackson? Can sit families together and all of them are reciting the song lyric back to back. We're literally saying it. What we know the song. The song is something that touches us in our heart. We are reciting the song. We are joining together. We can play the song all over again. Just name one musician that can do that with many generations.
Bob Marley.
Yeah, exactly. I was speaking out Bob Marley.
You know who Bob Marley is?
But the problem is
after this laptop
people like Bob Marley now and Fela, people like those two.
Yeah.
Many people don't read them. That's my problem. Many people in this generation don't read them.
Yeah.
Do you get? So we can say yeah like that. But football doesn't do that. Whether or not it is Mbappe that is playing or bro, once it's time for football, El Clasico, bam, you see fathers, you see their sons, you see their uncles, you see everybody coming down to down.
Forget cross generational. But would you agree that music, forget about cross generational? Yes, football does the cross generational miracle stuff. But let's talk about same generation. Listen here. There's nothing like you and a person that listens to the same song. There's nothing like just standing over someone's shoulder, looking at the person's Spotify playlist, and his first three songs are songs that you also listen to. Listen, football is just like noise. I'm not going to lie. Football is this kind of thing that like you and your guy can stay shout about it, but get something where you say, guy, you they feel the song. I dey also feel the song. That thing, nothing beats that thing, guy. Like you know, and it's usually not shouting. It's usually not commenting. It's just guy. You're feeling the song. I'm also feeling the song too.
So wait, you basically talked about the 2022 World Cup final,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just the same way you say that you can listen to a song and Chelsea can listen to a song, right? You're feeling it, but it's not the same songs. Or you might be listening, your general songs that you like.
No,
might be
like
different.
let's
This
say
is
the same song. Yeah, the same song.
You just talked about 26. That same song that you might be listening to, I might not be feeling it. I might not be feeling the jam. There's so many songs that you guys listen to that I might not feel. The same with that 2022 World Cup final. To some persons, they didn't even care about it. The same way it had an impact to you and your family because you are saying that 2022 World Cup made you love Messi and all that kind of thing. It has an impact to you as a person. But me, I didn't really like the final. I didn't even bother to watch. I just cared about the score and that was all. You get? I didn't really have any connection towards the final. The final was playing on my TV. I didn't even care. You get? Like there are some certain ways that it does to people that it doesn't do to me. Just the same way as music. If Liverpool and Everton are playing, the Messi side, people from the Messi side, they are so much entwined because it is something that is not just it's generations. Like there's history to it. You get? Then someone that is coming from London, when you see Chelsea and Arsenal or Chelsea and West Ham or Chelsea, one of those clubs in London, Tottenham and Arsenal, there's history to those things, and it makes them feel a certain way. You get? It's just like music. The way this guy makes you feel a certain way. And you know something about music, something about football that you guys don't understand that you have tempo in music, they have tempo in football. Managers like Pep Guardiola, what makes them great is that they understand the rhythm of the game. They like the game has rhythm to them. So like I was listening to I don't know if it's Alex Wobi that was speaking. And Alex Wobi was basically just talking about how um Michael Silva, that's the coach, was like listening to them playing the football. Like he was literally listening to them playing the football. And as they were passing, the ball was making a certain sound. Then when somebody passed the ball, it was not a different tune. The guy now literally said, "What was that?" Because of to them, it is rhythmic. Football has rhythm, football has flow, football has all these things. People just think, oh, it's noise and how it's fast paced and all those things. Those things are like instruments bringing, like coming together and making the game sweet, bringing leveling up the energy. The same way it has a major feeling for you when it comes to music. Because I also listen to music, so I have music that I listen to. Like it does the same way to us when we are listening to music. The same way it also does the same way to those who are actually listening to football. So if you watch football, it is how it hits you. You get?
Do you know that music is like medicine?
Just the same way football is like medicine.
No. See, do you know that football itself even listen to the music before a match?
Yeah.
Lemar was saying it that before a match, guys listen to some music just calm his mind.
Yeah.
Even Kobe Bryant said
Even Kobe Bryant said it. See, this is like medicine, guys. Not just normal. Not just people sing. Like people listen to this thing like wholeheartedly, guy.
Yeah, but then the problem is those guys listen to music to cool off their brains. Then the musicians turn off their matches to watch their games because of the games does something for them too. It's an exchange of value. And to that musician, if you ask a musician, what's your best player like? They'll tell you Kobe Bryant. Or what's your best player? They'll tell you Michael Jordan because the way Michael Jordan played, spectacular. Like he was such a phenom. Like literally the best what's it called? Half court, the best what would I say 3-point jump shots ever to ever like we ever seen in history of basketball was done by Michael Jordan. And that's literally the logo. That logo.
Yeah.
That's literally the logo. The best half jump shot. Sorry, 3-point line jump shot ever done. So it's only won the dunk contest. So that's how it does something to people. Those musicians will go to the games to watch the games. They even make love there. They do like there's something called kiss cam too in baseball, like another sports. Like or they will now zoom them to like that thing brings people together. Just the same way music does.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about who does it more. It's depending on anybody. Like the people that like you said, okay, you say 8 billion people have streamed the song before. The first that's happened before. I'm also sure it has something happened in football, but it was not recorded. I'm sure. I'm very, very sure. Because you cannot really,
See,
you cannot really,
let me.
you cannot really say 8 billion people has streamed a song, but 8 billion people have not streamed watched a football match. Do you know why?
Why?
Because football matches were played live, right?
Yeah.
The time when it was played live, maybe like 154 million people watched it. Let me see 2012. Over the years from 2012 to now, I used to know how many people have watched that same game. Multiple people have watched that game, so it's not really like a record that can be.
Listen, unlike music,
Yeah.
football is always happening, right? It's always happening, and you can't tell me that people are watching 2012 matches now when El Clasico of this year is happening and UEFA of this year is happening. So people are more focused on what is happening now. I can open my phone and I can listen to a song that came out 2021, 2024, 2022. So it doesn't happen like that in football. It doesn't happen like that.
How many people still
doesn't
watch? How
happen
many
like
people
that.
still watch the 2012 Chelsea Bayern? Many people still do that. Like to this day, people watch the game literally every single
Who is
day.
the people? Who is the people?
The thing is that you don't know these things because you did not say, "Oh, I wanted to know about how footballers and how passionate
Tony,
footballers are passionate."
Tony,
People
let
can
me-
literally sit down here and watch full 90 minutes of a game that was played in the Barclays era of Premier League or being played by Bayern and Dortmund when what's it called, Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola were at it, or when Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola were at Liverpool and Man City. Like people watch. It's not what I think.
people are
happens.
focused on what is happening now in the football era. People are focused
Because you guys don't know it.
See,
That's the problem.
people are. Am I lying? People are more focused on what is happening now than 12 years ago.
No.
You
You
saying
cannot
that?
say because of you don't know that, then you now say, oh, because of that, then people are
no.
not.
Guys, a DJ can play Michael Jackson song and guys be vibing to it.
See,
he just released
see,
yesterday.
let me see. Look at. Let me tell you something about football. Football is binary. It's either you like it or you don't like it. Music is not binary. Either you like pop or you like funk or you like Afro or you like
So you
this,
tell me that you can't like music at all. Yes, you can't like. There are people that don't even like music at all.
they are
But you dispute them.
there are like 6 people in the world.
Do you
They are not more than 10 people in the
do
world.
you dispute them? Okay, what are the people that don't like men? They don't like watching football, but they like Ronaldo.
Listen.
That-
Look at
those things can be also be implemented.
Tony, see. We're going to talk based on what we know.
But
Right.
you know exactly.
Listen,
That's the
listen,
problem.
listen.
But when you talk based on what
We're
you know,
going to
you
talk based on
misinterpret.
Exactly. Look at now. You're talking about people out there that might not like music at all. We're talking about people in this room that can't watch. Me and Sean, we don't watch ball.
So you cannot say that other people don't watch it.
I'm not saying that other people don't watch
Don't
it.
watch what you are doing.
I'm saying that.
Why would you
it is-
sit down back there and start watching?
Listen, calm down. Understand what I'm saying? I'm saying that football is binary. Either you like it or you don't like it. Either you watch it or you don't watch it.
Yeah,
There really is no in between. Music is not that binary. There's no such thing as either you like music or you don't like music. It's either you like Afro or you like Kendrick Lamar or you like this musician or you like this. Exactly. Exactly. So don't carry the argument to mind to dispute simple common sense, because this is like it is true. I know.
Okay,
I know. It is.
my question is now: do you like football?
I don't like football.
But you told me that you like watching Messi when he played during the 2012.
2022 World Cup.
So
That is the last time.
That's the last time. That's the first and the last time you probably watched football, and you liked what you saw when Messi played.
Yeah.
So that's not disputing the fact that you said you do not like football.
Yeah.
You liked football then.
I don't like football.
You liked football because you watched Messi. If you watch,
I don't like football.
Imagine if you watched Hazard play, you would probably like Hazard. Imagine if you like Messi, you probably like Hazard. If you watched what is it called Thierry Henry play, you probably like Thierry Henry. It's the same way, and from that you see that you actually like watching these players play. The same way you liked Messi. Do you get? But then the problem is now that you feel like, oh, because you don't like football but you like Messi, that is still liking a player that plays football. Why do you like him? Because he played well in that game. Because he played football. You're saying common sense this thing, but then you're not saying football is not barrier. And I'm telling you that people can like a player and still don't like the sport in general.
Yes.
It's there. That is still you liking the player who plays football.
Exactly. I like the player, not the sport. It's different.
That is not a bad thing.
It's different.
I can say I like what's it called, Burna Boy's music. Like I can say I like Burna Boy's common person, but I don't like Burna Boy's other music. Like for example, now I like Wizkid and what's it called, Ojueleba. But after Ojueleba, what other song do I like about Wizkid? None.
Listen.
Do you get? You can say that about football too. That does not mean that you cannot say that football is non-binary. That's just basically you just opposing the idea that yes, football is non-binary.
Listen,
Like
listen. You can like a lecturer without liking school.
exactly.
Calm down. Let me talk. You can like a lecturer without liking school. Because I like a lecturer doesn't mean I like school. Because I like Messi doesn't mean I like football. Don't go from one to many.
I'm not saying that you like football. I did not say that you like football.
Exactly. So
But then,
so I said
wait
calm
first,
down, calm down,
let
calm
me-
down,
no,
calm down,
let me
calm
finish,
down.
let me
No,
finish
calm down. I listened to
You
you.
made your
I listened
point.
to you finish. I listened to you
Why
finish.
now?
I listened to you finish. Now calm down. Don't go from specialization to generalization. I said I like Messi, but I
Mhm.
don't like the sport.
And I asked you what do you like
And-
Messi.
And okay, now for example,
What do you like
I can
Messi?
I like Davido. I like Davido.
Mhm.
But if you check my playlist, you know say the only Davido music you see there is yeah. So like you can like somebody without liking. I like a lecturer. Doesn't mean I like school. Doesn't mean I like that subject. I like Messi. Doesn't mean I like football. So like when I say that football is binary, either you
Well,
like
I
it
asked
or
you
you
what
don't like it.
what do you like about Messi? You told me about 2022 World Cup final.
Yeah, no, it's not just 2022 World Cup final. I like Messi. Like if you see
Yeah,
that time,
yeah,
calm down, calm
you
down.
made reference
If you
to
see that time that my
2022
brother had
World
laptop,
Cup.
you see like
Yeah,
hundreds
Messi,
of Messi edits and all this thing. So I like
Why do you like
Messi
why do you like Messi?
because of the way he
Question.
plays. Because of the way he plays.
Simple. What does he play? Football. I didn't say you like football. You like Messi.
Yes.
And what does he play? Football.
Yes.
That don't mean that you like the whole sport.
Yes.
And
But
I
I like
literally
Messi.
gave you the idea of you can like Whiskey song. Doesn't mean you have to like everything about Whiskey or like
Yeah.
everything about music.
Yeah.
You get? That is the way things are. Just now you already said, oh, you can like this music, and that means it's non-binary. The same way you just been telling me that you like Messi's play and how he plays, but you don't like football in general because you don't like watching football. Faith, but you play football, you like watching Messi play, and you like how he plays. That does not mean that you can like the whole sport. Do you get? So it basically shows that football too is also non-binary. It literally proves the same point that you were trying to dispute that football is non-binary. You get? But then the argument is not about oh what is this and what is that. Like he literally said, oh this is what we're working based on what we know based on this room. And you said that who watches previous highlights or previous games that happened 2012, 1998. I'll tell you that there is a lot of people that do that a lot.
All right. No wala.
Including myself. We're talking about this room. Myself. How many times have I watched the 2012 World Cup Champions League final? How many times have I watched 2018 World Cup final? How many times have I watched what's it called? The Chelsea Man City World Cup Champions League final. Like I love Chelsea and I love watching their previous games. I even love watching Bayern and Dortmund's previous games. I even love watching us online, sir. I love watching highlights of football. I love listening to football news. I like football. Do you get? But then music is not really my thing. You know, I don't even like. I listen to music,
Yeah.
but then it's not like as if I love music and like I don't love music. But I can watch music just like you can watch football. You can sit down 90 minutes and watch a football game, but doesn't mean that you like the football. Just like how you watch the 2012 World Cup final. Do you get? But then you can watch somebody and say, oh, I like this person in this sport. That makes the sport non-binary. You can like him playing the sport, but it does not mean that you like the sport. You yourself have played football and you've enjoyed playing football with friends and family. Do you get? But doesn't mean that you like football and you want to become a footballer or anything like that. You get? It makes the sport too non-binary. Do you get? So now I don't want to go into this whole football and music hits people differently. But just the same way they hit, like I don't say differently, they hit people the same way, but on different tunes or on different levels. You get?
Yeah.
Football is rhythmic to those who want to be rhythmic. Football is systematic to those who want to see it as systematic. Football is flexible to those who want to see it as flexible. Football is entertaining to those who want to see it as entertaining. Football is like a lesson to those who want to see it as a lesson. The same way music is rhythmic to those who want to see it as rhythm, or systematic to those who want, or political, or anyhow you want to see what is it called. It can also be telling a story too. That is the same way football is. It is just is left for you to look at it on a personal level and say, yes, this one is better, and this one is better, and then look at the start and be like, yeah, guy, like football and music, guy, like there's no go like football clears this thing or music clears that thing. And I can tell you for a fact that you cannot really say, oh, because of a single match, like somebody streams at the same, you cannot record it. Like you can't, because like I said, that 2012 World Cup, 2012 Champions League final, I keep on going because it's one of the most important things to me as a Chelsea fan. That final is being watched by a lot of people every single year, right? But if you go and check the number of people that watch it live at the time, if you check the number of people that watch it live at the time, bro, it will be like 100 and something people, 100 and something million people. You get live at that time. But then over the years from 2012 to 2015, 2025, like, did he calculate the people that watched it? They stopped calculating it that live, that match, like that day that he played live. After they stopped calculating the people. What about the people that watch it after? That is where I feel that 8 billion thing is wrong, because the streaming thing allows you to stream it 7 years after and record you as a streamer.
Yeah.
Exactly. But football does not allow you. Once it's recorded live, 100 million people watch it live. That is the record that it will give you. But what about the people that watch it 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016? What about the people that watch it then?
That's not how YouTube works now.
That's what I'm saying.
Calm down. That's not how YouTube works. If the football, the UEFA finals, if 8 billion people has watched it, it will show 8 billion views. Whether it is whether it is the year it was done.
Oh, are you using
it's on YouTube. It's on
YouTube streams?
It's on YouTube.
I don't know if it's on YouTube, but I don't know if it's on YouTube. I watched it on TV because they show it on TV every time.
But okay, on TV.
But you can go on YouTube. I don't know if you watch highlights.
It's supposed to be on. It's obviously supposed to be on YouTube. It's supposed to be on YouTube.
But I've never even checked the most. That means I should have checked the most streamed this thing on YouTube. Exactly. I don't even use Spotify to do this thing. I should have checked the most streamed this thing on YouTube. If I check the most streamed football channel on YouTube, you can see 10 billion, 10, 11. What are you saying then?
No, you can't see 10 billion.
You can't see 10 billion.
My phone no there, Shala.
We can. You get, if Mr. Beast can be getting how many billion views, then we can definitely see 10 billion for a World Cup final. Come on now.
No,
come on. What are we doing?
What Cup final? I checked it. What Cup final was like 45 billion. 45 billion, yes. 45
that was the highest World Cup final that ever seen.
45 billion.
45 billion. So are we saying that football isn't rivaling this thing? Football is definitely rivaling.
Yeah. Football is rival. Football is rival.
For music is exactly.
But can you just imagine? Like, can you just imagine that one guy wrote a song? Like, his mind is so creative that he wrote a song that 8 billion people liked. You know how crazy that is, yeah.
Well, he might not be the only person.
For somebody to make music is usually 1, 2, max 3 people, right? Exactly.
Yes.
Football is 22 people. Like you can't exactly.
People over the world maybe just got one player like that's why they're watching it.
Exactly.
But this one you just got one
person. It's usually one person.
Well, you say way that football is like
you know the same way guy. You don't see football match is created by 22 people.
Me,
a music.
I'm a whiskey fan. I love whiskey back when like anything whiskey.
I don't like whiskey.
Like me, I love whiskey. Like I love all the songs. But it doesn't mean that Davido songs are like if you play Davido songs now, whiskey fans to vibe to it. Just look how crazy that sounds. Michelle said that he's a Messi fan now. Exactly. That means that if guy
Chelsea people that Chelsea fans usually don't like watching other matches. So
no.
Yes, no.
I like watching matches.
Okay, that is Michelle said if Messi is playing, we watch.
Yeah.
So that means I tell him that if Messi now is not playing, that means you not watch. That means you don't care about football now. But the music is different, guy.
I literally see downstairs. You see how those men that when football match is on, they stay there and they're watching it.
Yeah, because most of them are fans of that club.
No, most of them are. I mean, wait now, because you guys don't go downstairs to watch football with these guys. We literally have Liverpool fans outweigh the number of Man U fans, and you still see that Man U fans are watching the Liverpool match against Everton or against another team.
Okay. So I telling me now, okay, like all these Spanish, like that's
yes.
Nobody cares about.
Yes. Okay. You see, football is more historical than many people think it is. It's just based on two teams playing. We're talking about history of clubs. We're talking about the club coming from
music runs farther down than football.
There's some music that you can't see that people like. Who's the person that sang? That's the guy that sang that. I love. Do you know?
Yeah.
But so many people are using that song.
Bro.
People love that song. If someone now is watching one match now, nobody cares about it. People watch it. Who cares, guy? Nobody cares about that match. Let's say mention bring one kind Italian club or whatever. Who cares?
Okay, who cares?
Even that Saudi, okay,
The way you are just talking all this-
see, wait. That Saudi Arabian club, those Saudi Arabian clubs, before they brought Messi and Ronaldo, they used to watch it.
Wait first, who is that? I'm not going to say I used to watch it.
Nobody, people don't used to watch it. Let's not lie to ourselves.
People watch it. Now people that are living
How
there.
many?
First of all,
You can't even count them.
the fact that you are saying that you cannot count them is the fact. Like, okay, look, let's go to Catalonia in Spain, Barcelona. Let's go to Catalan. But talking about Espanyol and Barcelona come from the same town. The people there that like Barcelona and like Espanyol are there. What about people in a town like Enugu like this now? Like Enugu that is from Enugu State. People from Enugu, even if you are a football fan in play that likes watching Bayern Munich is your favorite team. For as long as you are from Enugu, it is historical to you. It is much more personal to you to watch Enugu Rangers play. That's how you see the what's called stadium is always full because of people who they know that my team is playing. Enugu Rangers is playing. My father is a Chelsea fan, but whenever Enugu Rangers is playing, he's always wanted to listen to Enugu Rangers because they don't always stream it on TV. So he wants to listen to it because he's an Enugu Rangers fan. That is how deep football is. It is historical to many people. You cannot say that about music because music is like a 20-year-old man will come, you get, and then he will sing and go. Or sing till his 30s, like let's say ASAP Rocky now, sing till his 30s. The song will stream for like 10 years or something like that. Then after some time it will obviously die. Obviously, like we've seen it with many musicians that come and go. Like who listens to 50 Cent? Like, how many songs can you name on 50 Cent? How many songs or 50 Cent can you
name? People still listen to 50 Cent. People still listen to
but how many songs of 50 Cent can you name?
I can name some, but that doesn't mean
how many songs? You can only name one. Even if you choose one. Yes, two. But of Michael Jackson you can name because he's a female. Do you get? But if you
listen to 50 Cent, guy, like I can name like most songs.
People listen to 50 Cent. No, I'm not disputing that, but the thing about football is we're talking about hundreds of years, we're talking about 50, like we're talking about 150, 200 years. And people are still going to the club ground and making sure that they are always in that attendance. Like people are taking pride in attendance. People are paying to watch.
So are you telling me that Michael Jackson was still alive? Even if that's dead now,
wait, okay, Michael Jackson was still alive. Do you think he'll still be making songs by now?
Jesus Christ.
Do you think he'll still be making songs by now?
Making songs by he might not be making songs by now.
But
you definitely be the top of the music.
I can bet you as he's dead now.
You'll be the top of the music. Nah.
What? As Michael Jackson is dead now.
What?
If they say they're not doing Michael Jackson concerts,
no, he won't be top of the music. Like currently now, you can't say that Michael Jackson is at the top of the music industry. But Michael Jackson,
I say if he was still alive,
will he still be making songs? That's the question.
No, he won't.
Exactly. He would have stopped making songs.
Top of the music
No, he won't be the top of the music industry. It's not. Drake would have come and taken over. What are you saying?
Who the fuck is Drake?
No, like who the fuck is Drake? Drake is the most trained.
About Michael Jackson.
Okay, I'm talking about like the way football is. It's just the same way football players are. It's the same way what's it called? Music players or music stars are. Do you understand my point? Like even if you stop making songs, you stop being on top. It's just the same way. You stop playing football, you stop being on top. Yes, you'll be seen as the greatest. People will still listen to you. People will still want to watch your videos. But you will not be on the top. Somebody will come after you.
Just like what is happening to Messi and Ronaldo now.
Yes.
They are still the greatest, but they are not the current on top.
Yes. So you cannot say that this guy will still be on top or whatever. Like
you will be on top, but you still be the greatest. Now, being the greatest.
But that
because
then
being on top is just momentary.
Now, let me tell you where football disrupts that notion. Because in football, nobody cares who's on top. Yesterday was what's it called? Osgood, I mean now Osborne for Chelsea. Some days ago it was John Terry. Some days ago it was Hazard. Today it's Cole Palmer. But the club still remains. So people who watched John Terry will still watch Hazard because of it is Chelsea. So nobody is bigger than the club itself, and that is what brings people together. They don't care who is there. What they care about is the system, is the game, is the football itself. See, people like the player in music, but they don't like the music, or they don't like the music in general. They just like the person in music. But in football, it is more about the sport. Like I'm talking about football lovers.
What do you say? Repeat that
Like-
statement. People like the person.
Yes, people like
They
the
don't like
person
music.
and the music more than person's music and the person more than music in general. Like for example, Whiskey fans. You can also have Whiskey fans who happily want to listen to their video songs. No,
Yes, they know what's happening.
exactly.
Look at now. What you're doing now is not.
But they're both in
Because
Afrobeat.
Because football is divided into clubs, music is not divided into clubs. So if you're going to call it like that,
But-
Whiskey song, Jay-Z song, all of them is under the branch of
I'm talking about Afrobeat. Like,
like if you want to
No,
do that,
Eh,
if you want to do that,
Afrobeat,
exactly. So if you want to do that now, exactly.
Yeah.
Afrobeat, hip hop, all the kind of thing. So if you want to say the person that watched Thierry Henry is going to want to watch Cold Power, then it means that the person that listening to Davido is also going to want to listen to music. Since they're under the club
Yes, now.
of Afrobeat, since you want to do that,
So somebody that's
because music
Afrobeat
doesn't have club.
does not
Like
mean
I said at the beginning of the
songs.
podcast, football is much more organized. Music is just like an ocean where there are sharks. There are sharks and fishes. If a shark pulls you to the top, you're locked. If a shark doesn't pull you, you drown. That's how. But it doesn't work like that in football. Football is more of like talent. Guy, music doesn't guarantee like even if you have talent, it doesn't guarantee you get to the top. Which is not
exactly.
fair. But in football, if you have talent, you are going to shine.
No, not always that.
18-year-old Lamine Yamal, what is he doing? Because he has talent. Exactly. But there are people that have talent in music. There are people that are very, 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 very fucking good at singing.
Is that a diss on football or a diss on music?
It's not a diss on football. I'm just trying to tell you that.
Exactly. That shows
You're comparing their system, which is not fair.
Well, we have to compare the systems because you cannot tell me that music has been there for ages and they cannot get a organized system. That's not a good thing, or that's not a good light for you people as music fans. You get that does not mean that I cannot compare the systems because you guys failed or because the music industry failed. You guys failed to organize yourselves and get better and structurize for the future generation. You guys failed to do that, or the music industry failed to do that. Doesn't mean that I cannot compare systems. Because my team decided that football decided that yes, let us structurize, let us become organized, let us build a foundation for people to come in and shine. That means you guys failed in your own regard. So you can compare systems. Both systems, one system is better than the other, way better than the other. So you cannot say that I cannot compare. It's unfair. It's not my fault that you guys failed to know this. No. Tickets.
Mike, yours.
I have a question.
Yes,
Yeah.
Why do you listen to music?
Because I like me.
your person-
Because I like listening to
Like
certain
just-
songs.
Just like listening to certain song.
Yeah.
It's like just entertains you.
It entertains me.
That's how it's
I'm not disputing the fact that certain songs entertain me. Yes, but not all songs or not every song of a particular individual can entertain me, or the way many people see this musical, like the way many people see music is like anything that person does or anything that person sings is like what listening to
That's some
that kind of thing. I don't see that
There's
as
some music that actually speak to people.
yeah. Obviously, I spoke about that just now on this same podcast.
I was listening to Man of the Year by Kantra, guy. I was feeling
Like
God.
we're talking to you, guy.
like it was talking to me like I want to be the Man of the Year, guy.
Guy,
Cars and houses everywhere.
can football speak to you?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I can just give you an example of a coach that it was
speaking to you.
redeeming.
I'm not saying coach. I'm not coach is different. I'm
Yes,
I'm
as a
saying
fan,
you,
yes,
you
as a fan, yes,
How?
as a fan, yes. Okay.
Tell us
You asked me how it was
Yeah,
to be as a
exactly.
fan. First of all,
Yeah.
I love the game.
Mhm.
Like I get inspired by people that play the game to want to better myself, to better my life, to get into the right shape. You know, people it tells you about hard work. Like you see Ronaldo playing football, you're like, guy, look at the fucking see the muscles and everything. Look at the leg, look at the hand, look at the ability, look at everything about this guy. No, you see the ability that this guy has as a player. See the skills that Messi has. This is years of training. This is years of hard work. Like it motivates you to always want to do better. That's the same way music motivates you to always want to do better. That's the way music pushes people to want to kill other people with gangster shit and stuff like that. You know, it also speaks to us. I can give you another example of Escobar, where it got him killed.
Listen. When music speaks to them, it's like you're going through this particular thing.
And it motivates you and
Calm down,
inspires you.
calm down now.
Bro, what am I saying?
Don't put words in my mouth. Let me explain it because what you're saying
Mm.
Just off, like OFF.
Yeah, now okay,
So-
so talk.
You're going through this particular thing. You're going through this particular bad thing in your life, and then you listen to a song about the person talking about that exact thing you're going through,
Mm.
and it's like this person is talking to me. What you're saying is that you want it happened. Okay, why am I going to football? Let's go to wrestling now. Hey, Bob Lashley. Bob Lashley has chest now. He used to motivate me to work out. What are you now saying?
Wait,
We're talking about lyrics that speak to the particular situation in your life. Like when you listen to older, hearing how her parents used to fight in the kitchen and she used to lock herself and she used to wish that she was in a different family. Or you're listening to Man of the Year and you're hearing this guy like telling you that he wants to be the best because his father told him that he cannot do it. Now we just have to do it like Nike Air. Just do it. Yeah, cry. So they cry. Cry.
The same way people are feeling like only they cry, the same way football also does to people. And I'm not trying to go and bring out this argument of things like music. Yes, music is sharp to people that listen to music. The same way football is sharp to people that listen to football, watch football. Because you don't watch football does not mean that you cannot give a descriptive explanation of how it should fit those people.
I'm mentioning the bad.
You get? I didn't mention the button. I tell you where it's supposed to be. And how it inspires people. And how it motivates people.
How gangsters and how gangsters.
I'm telling you what it does too.
People, sports don't kill them, guy. Like,
but wait, first of all, betting.
Night on our bastard, guy.
But wait, first, let me ask you a question. Is betting a bad thing?
So
what are we saying?
That's not a bad thing.
So what are we saying?
But
is gangsters are they bad things?
Nah, I did that. Forget about
No, I'm not trying to push a notion here. But bet is not a bad thing. Gangsters are a bad thing.
Yes, obviously.
Simple. It's not argument to that.
So what's your guarantee that they are not footballers that belong to them?
I'm not saying they're not footballers that belong to. I never said that. I never said that. But football does not push gangsters. It does not push gangsterism.
Does music push gangsters?
Yes, 100%. You don't understand.
Music push gangsters.
You listen to Kendrick Lamar. You don't even listen to their music to know that what it does to
There
people.
are gangsters in music, not music push gangsters.
It pushes gangsterism. It
Sure,
does 100%.
Sure. Have you ever listened to a song and felt like joining a gang?
Okay, wait. Let me ask you a question. You guys don't understand.
You have never listened to a song and after listening to the song, you like what's not there, but I want to join call.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's see Ghana first. Ghana. You guys know this song by Kendrick Lamar, the famous one that he was dissing Drake. Probably minor. That's the one that song. You guys just listen to the song, it's vibey, lyrics make sense.
Understood everything about it.
Yeah, Ghana.
Was like exposing Drake.
Because exposing Drake in whatever he did, he was hitting a mic. Go and watch the fucking Super Bowl and watch the fucking, because you're not going to just say, oh, it's the music. Things have to do with music too. The what's it called? What they call that thing? The music video to also has to do with Now, go and watch the Super Bowl final when Kendrick Lamar performed. Go and watch the music video. Kendrick Lamar was creep walking.
It was
Creep. What is that?
It's a gang dance.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? It's just dancing now because.
What does that mean? Can anybody just do that online? No. Why? It's just like wearing a beret. You cannot wear a beret.
Okay. He's part of a gang. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Just like wearing a beret. You can't wear a beret unless you are part of the gang. Because if they see you online,
Exactly.
so if you want to be part of the people that do that work or do those things, you have to be part of the what you call.
Kendrick Lamar is part of a gang. I've never listened to any of his song and to join courts just be hungry me. So have you ever listened to any of Kendrick Lamar's song?
See,
listen, because of your celebrity, it doesn't mean that your celebrities aren't usually musicians. Let me talk about. They're not usually pushing their lifestyle. They're pushing music, not their lifestyle.
So NBA, okay, all those guys, all those music.
Calm down. Let me even give you more points. Do you know that Diddy has done something to Whiskey? Diddy has entered Whiskey. Do you know?
How do you know that Diddy has?
Yeah, all these things is out there now. Diddy has entered Whiskey.
Okay, when?
I'm not going to
when did that happen?
I be serious.
No, that's it. It's conspiracy.
Calm down. Diddy has entered Whiskey, but you're never going to listen to any of Whiskey songs and say, "Oh my man just entered me." You're not hungry. So like they're usually pushing the lyrics. What they're pushing.
It's not that you guys are saying this thing because you guys don't have the mentality. It's just the same way those people had the mentality after listening to the song.
Tell him not.
Just the same way people had the mentality and they went to guys. Music pushes gangster 100%. You guys should be US, be Canada to know all these things.
I have never ever.
You've never.
listened.
He has never. That does not mean that people have not or people have. People go to jail because of they went into court because of gangs, because of their favorite musicians, NBA Young Thug. These guys they push their work fans to join their court, to join their gangs. They do that. They do that. 100%.
Okay. Do you believe that they are called organizations of Ronaldo, Messi, and other footballers?
They are 100%. But does play football? Does he push that?
Exactly.
Does he push that?
Exactly.
No.
Now
But music does.
It pushes that now. No, okay. Then why if football is not pushing it, then why are they joining the court in the first place? No.
Who says why they joining the court in this first place? No. So kind of first. Let me ask you a question now.
Sorry.
You know what promotion is now?
Promotion, yeah.
You know what promotion is all about?
Yeah.
To promote a certain thing.
Yeah.
Watching football is our primary goal. You watching the music video and listening to the music is your primary goal. Do you get? Because you don't listen to every song of Kendrick Lamar doesn't mean that you now say, oh, Kendrick Lamar song that you listen to does not never push the idea of gangsterism and all those kind of things. That's your own take on it. It has never pushed you because you never listen to the songs that will push you or something like that. Or maybe you don't have the mentality to even do it in the first place because you're a well-mannered individual. Do you get? But then look at people that were built in the hood that listen to Kendrick Lamar. You see Kendrick Lamar creep walking. They try to do it one day in the streets and someone in the gang sees them and be like, yo, why you doing that thing? They report you to their boss. You get fined or you get killed or something like that. It pushes those people to be one part of them. It's peer pressure.
It's purely fictional.
It's not fictional. These are things. I'm not assuming that. The fact that you want to think
song like
the fact that
and then
people
you're assuming that somebody somewhere was before. And
The
you're
fact
also
that-
assuming that the gang.
the fact that
You're also assuming that the gang will walk up to you and
now
you're just telling
I want you to understand that you guys supposed to have made your research before coming here and start just saying things about it. Someone just think things about it. So when you make your research and understand that this is what happens in the music industry, they push what is it called? This is even this thing. So you guys
Apart from betting,
mm,
what is the most advertised product on all these football channels?
apart from betting, what's the most advertised product
It's not
on
alcohol. That's what it is.
alcohol? Yeah.
So now you saying that?
It's alcohol.
Yes, now check it.
Yeah,
It's not Guinness that
Budweiser,
promotes it's stout. So it's not stout.
Yeah.
It's stout.
Mhm.
So are you saying now that football is not promoting that thing?
Football is
Guys,
promoting-
Wait. Why would
Football
you
is
say apart from
promoting-
betting, guys? Do you know what betting is doing to people, guys?
I don't bet
It's just something.
I'm saying-
Calm down. Thank you. It wasn't a very big mistake, but I didn't even think about it then.
So what betting
Stop
is?
it. Why do they keep people guys? Somebody uses school fees to bet. Like
Oh
somebody
my
now is
God.
homeless.
I'm asking you.
Somebody's homeless.
I ask you a question. I ask you a simple question. Is betting bad? You said no.
That
Clearly
was
betting.
dead because I was not even thinking about
Bro, it's a question of is betting bad? No.
But now I'm thinking about. I'm free to change my stance. And
Yeah,
I'm
change your stance. Bet
This is a dangerous thing, guy.
Bet is a dangerous thing. But betting does not.
for that, you. Guy.
Bet is a dangerous thing, yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine, no problem. I don't believe that is a bad thing. People bet. There are even people that bet strategically. Even your music people, they bet. Understand? People bet. People can. It's you that now decides to go and put your money that you feel like.
It's there like that is gambling.
Thank you.
No. Listen to what I said. Before you misquote me. I said everybody that bets does not mean that the people, everybody that uses their school fees to bet. Doesn't mean that everybody that gang. Is there everybody that why you entering gang? The first place, gang is a bad thing. Betting is not. Betting is not a bad thing. There are people that
Betting
do.
is an addiction, bro. Betting is an addiction that destroys people's life.
If you listen to music too much, don't you mean get addicted to music?
Nah,
Guy.
So are you not saying I think music is a bad thing?
there's no.
What are you saying? Are you not saying if you're not addicted, if I watch football too much, I'm addicted to football? Like, I claim that yes, I'm addicted to
I'm
football.
talking about.
Does that mean that it's a bad
I'm
thing?
talking about betting.
So what about? So it's the same thing with betting. It's the same thing with betting. It's the same thing with all this.
What is the
But
same thing?
gangsters are bad. Gang is a bad thing.
And betting is also a bad thing.
It's
not.
not. It's still.
Betting is not because even your father and your mother have probably betted before. Doesn't mean that they done a bad thing. No.
Bet is not a bad thing.
It is not a bad thing.
Encourage your people to go and bet.
It's not a bad thing to bet, but it's a bad thing to not use your sense even betting.
Exactly. It's not a bad thing
To join gangs.
It's not
To join gangs. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Tony is just being very.
No. I want to wait.
You're agreeing for one side though. When you now enter the other side, the other saying it's not like this, it's like this.
Okay,
you're saying that
those I'm explaining.
Is not a bad thing.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm explaining this to you guys. Count on first. I'm explaining to you guys because these two people don't want to understand. Betting is promoted by football. Gang, I claim this. I'm not Mitako. Gang, I claim is promoted by music. The problem, the basis here is music and football. Music promotes gangs, so music promotes gangs. Betting promotes. Calm down, let me finish now. I'm explaining to these people so that they understand. Because you guys don't want to understand. Then football promotes betting. Do you get? Betting. I say music promotes gangs. So football, right, promotes betting. Now, not every team, like for example, football teams like Chelsea team. Chelsea doesn't like betting sponsors on them. But then some people say that football in general promotes betting. First, no problem. But it is teams that promotes betting, not the football club, not football in general. It is the teams that promotes betting. In some cases, they almost ban football and betting sponsors on teams for FOS. But you guys don't want to know about that one. But yes, football promotes betting. No problem. Then you start betting itself is not a bad thing because people bet and make money. It is a way to make money, a legal way to make money. Do you get? A lot of people bet, but it doesn't mean that you have to be stupid about it. In case there are stupid people that are stupid about it, remember it is what the football is promoting betting. Now look at music. Music is promoting gang itself.
Calm down. Now explain
itself.
Because you have been saying it. Explain to us how music promotes gang.
I told you. Every young boy, go listen to their actual songs. They're all in the gangs.
Wait. I seen a cult now, like cult groups in Nigeria now. Like the reason why they enter cults because of Wizkid and Davido. Like just talking.
The fact that you guys don't do your research before coming here is the worst part.
Cultism. Oh yeah. Let's use cultism. The one that we know of now in Nigeria. The rampant one now. Are you saying that music is promoting cultism? Like you're just saying things. So
are you saying that football is promoting what is called betting?
Yes. What do people bet on? What do people bet on? Football matches. Then what exactly are we now saying?
Wait, Faith. It's only football matches. It's only football matches. It's
not only football matches. But what is mostly?
Is it only football matches?
What is mostly being?
Don't they bet on cricket? Don't they bet on basketball? By the way, don't you even know that cricket? People watch cricket more than they even watch football. But you don't know that. You don't even want to know that. So now. Cricket, they bet on cricket, they bet on basketball, they bet on football, they bet on baseball, they bet on various things. They even have something what they call cowshy, where they bet on music, bet on anything. You know poly markets now. Do you know the poly market?
Music promoting gangs.
Go and check what poly market. Watch what's called poly market. So because of
it's so dumb.
Okay, go and make your research. 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 I actually told you the two guys, Kendrick Lamar, they do that NBA Young Boy, this event, and I gave you these three people, and you're telling me I thought you go listen to the music now. I told you to go and make your research. I told you to go and make your research. I actually just prove it to you. I gave you the example of the clip that he was doing on the what's it called?
Prove that all these
no problem.
that are killing themselves.
No problem.
Prove that the music that is pushing it. Oh yeah, we're listening. The floor is yours.
What I'm
asking you to do is to prove that
my question is
these cause groups in Nigeria that are killing themselves.
My question is
the floor is yours.
Is it football itself that is promoting betting or betting? I'm asking Sean, is football what is promoting betting or the clubs that is promoting betting?
It's football that's promoting betting.
And I can tell you that football is not the one promoting betting, right? It is the clubs because as a matter of fact, no. I'm giving you something. No, I'm giving you because you guys said that football is promoting betting. I'm giving you what's it called? True facts. Football is not the one promoting betting. You get what's promoting betting are the teams. As a matter of fact, some Premier League teams have been banned or did not allow themselves to have betting sponsors on them. The Premier League has been banned that betting sponsors should I'm not saying it has been banned, but Premier League teams don't have betting. They don't like betting sponsors. They don't even want betting sponsors on their betting FOS sheet because it promotes betting. Do you get? But then that doesn't mean that football in general is promoting betting. No, because football has a stance on betting. They believe that it gets to a point where they don't want to be acclimatized with doing something evil. But there's nothing really wrong with betting. You get? There's nothing really wrong with betting.
Channels they play that football.
Calm down.
Yeah,
The channel they play that Real Madrid is being sponsored by a betting team. That is Real Madrid.
No.
That is Real Madrid. What about?
I'm telling you that 90% of the time, most football channels always advertise either one bet, either it's not
With the
bet.
team on them. With the team on them. It's always with the team. It's not always with the team.
I'm telling you how
When you watch football and what's it called? When you watch football halftime shows, when you see betting sponsors, don't they have someone that they're sponsoring as a team?
yes, I do. I don't know. I just tell you.
So,
I do.
what I'll tell you that as someone that knows football well, I'll tell you that it's not football itself that promotes what's called betting. It is the favorite teams that allow betting to be promoted through them. You get? Now, the same way there are musicians that promote gangsterism. Alright, and not just any musicians, like popular musicians. I give you the example of NBA Youngboy. I gave you the example of what's it called, Kendrick Lamar. I gave you the example of Lewis Vett. I gave you the example of even what's it called, Tupac, the major guys, Biggie, 50 Cent, all those guys. So all these things happen.
Like all these cult groups in Nigeria, like the music that's promoted there. I see how stupid the point.
Let me ask you a question. Wait, do you listen to what's called American and what's called music? What do they promote? Oh, are you stupid?
Not all of them.
Are you stupid? All of them, but they promote it. These are big names. Make your research.
do you mean that telling them that it's gang?
Who listens to them? You gave an example of the same what's it called? Wiz Khalifa. Go take Wiz Khalifa. Go take what he's into.
I was watching an interview on Tupac.
What are you saying?
Wait.
Talk. Guys,
Someone
just gave me. Someone else gave me defeated the fact. And you are still telling me another thing.
Calm down.
Please,
Calm down.
what are you saying?
Stop going outside. Wait. See, calm down. In Nigeria, there's what we call cult group. Stop going outside a gangster bullshit. Oh, we are not all cult in this country. Cult group where people are killing each other. Tell me one musician, tell me how it is music that is promoting this. Stop going out and saying King Bomb. Let's talk about cult. There's cult in Nigeria. Blackhead. Okay, Sisters of Jezebel, Sisters of Rachel, Daughters of this one. Oh God, tell me the music in Nigeria that is pushing all these cult groups.
We're looking at are we looking at Nigeria as just a context, or are we looking at music in general? Because I don't understand when this thing went from music in Nigeria, when you go from music in the world to music in Nigeria. How? Which has that go for football?
So why did you go from football to club? Why did you say
I did not go from the thing that you're not even making any sense with your statement, your argument. You're usually deviating. No.
And they criticize for the
Thank God.
I'm not talking about football in general.
Please, we can talk about
music in general. That I'm talking about Nigeria. Why did you now start talk?
Did I go from football clubs in Nigeria only?
No, he went from football, and then it's not football. It's teams. It's not football.
Did I say that it's teams in Nigeria that's promoting it? Did I say it's Nigeria? Did I say that it's teams in Nigeria that's promoting it? No. I usually give you Real Madrid. It's Real Madrid in Nigeria club. No. It's Barcelona in Nigeria club. No. It's just in Nigeria club. No. It's Premier League in Nigeria. No.
That gangster is
Yeah.
yeah. Tupac. That's Tupac. Why is songs promoting gangsterism?
Yeah, I watched the interview to continue.
Tupac now said that he's not promoting anything. Now what he's just doing is just saying what he's seeing, what is happening
in the neighborhood.
So I tell him that he's the one now saying, "Hey, small boy, grab gun,
I join call.
guys."
Okay.
He's not this guy. How to that.
So let me ask you. Okay. I hear your point. I get your point, Neos. But then do you know that Do you know why? I'm gonna just give you a good context, right? So you can use that to understand something. There is something called instigation.
Instigation.
Yes, which is also a form of, we have to say, promotion, because when you instigate something, you promote it to happen. Am I right or wrong? When you instigate something, you promote it to happen. So he's not telling you to go and carry a gun, but he's talking about it. He's instigating to your mind. He's telling you, oh, this is what is happening, this kind of things. People listen to it and be like, yo, on his phone, I like this. Oh, enter the life because think about it. Think about it. Now the Kanu did not promote killing. Now the Kanu did not. The Kanu did not promote killing people. Why is he arrested today? Because of he was at the head of Biafra. He did not tell them to go and carry gun and kill somebody, but he instigated it in the first place. He promoted Eastern Security Network. He promoted all those things, and then these people started killing people. He never said they should go and kill them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This instigation that brought about promoted the issue that we currently have.
He's just saying what is happening. How are you telling me that?
So that is instigating it.
How? Me telling you that, guy, I saw somebody killing these people. How is that man telling you that?
Okay, because what we're talking about. Okay, wait first. You're only using the podcast or the video of what's it called, of Tupac, who can literally just say anything that he wants to say. He can literally just say, oh, I'm not doing it too. But clearly he's doing it in his music. So what are we saying?
Let me ask one question. For gangsterism to end, should music stop?
For gangsterism to end, no.
Okay, how should gangster shit end?
Gangster shit ends by people like, it's not music that what's it called, that it is the what's it called, the reason why gangsters are in place. No, but it is music that promotes it. Do you understand? It's like saying, oh, if what's it called, if football stops today.
I'm now asking you, how should gangsterism end?
Gangsterism, there are things that are put in place, like promoting jobs for youths and stuff like that. Simple.
Okay. How the music now enter the problem of gangsterism?
Wait first. What promotes betting? Right? What promotes betting? Do you know what betting is? Football and the likes, right? Football, cricket, and if football ends, does it not mean that you don't have other things to bet on?
See, wait. If football ends,
people just like, I don't understand how.
Exactly. No, tell me.
I told you that cricket is more popular than football. You don't hear.
Like
you don't want to hear.
See, I tell you that
if football ends, they take cricket.
You keep playing cricket.
But wait.
I swear, we never do football. I never watch cricket.
Okay, by the way, hope you know that. Have you heard of Polymarket? Have you heard of Polymarket before? Have you heard of Kaushi? You're not heard of Polymarket. So these are all betting platforms, by the way.
Promote gangsterism. Now, how should gangsterism end? Jobs for the youth. So is it music?
Wait, I'm asking you a question. If betting. No, because you cannot say that it is the sole promoter. I never say it's the sole promoter. It promotes it. Just like the media promotes something, doesn't mean that it's the sole promoter of that thing.
No.
Yeah. What are you saying?
What
are you saying? Because you guys are thinking, oh, you're shouting and making points. You're not making points. You're going out of the context. I never said for once that music promotes, is the sole promoter of gangsterism. But music promotes it. If music stops today, gangsters will still continue. If gangsters stop today, music will still continue. Do you get the same way? If football stops today, betting will continue. The same way betting stops today, football will continue.
You now say jobs for the youth. So how did music now enter the equation? So it means that you're not saying that the reason why they are gangsters. Hey, you talk to my talk. You're not saying that the reason why they are gangsters is because of joblessness. But now you're not saying that it's because of music. Nah, guy, pick a side.
I never said it's because of. I never said this because of.
Football every day. Sports IJ will stop betting. At least
thank God. I never said that it is this. Thank God, I never said that it is so promoter of gangsterism. The fact that you are just ranting and you're making noise. To be fair, I am making a point. You're not making a point because you're not making points because clearly you're not understanding what someone is saying.
Music promotes gangsterism. And I asked him how should gangsterism end. He said that just for the youth. Like, are you like?
That's one of the ways, right? But that's one of the ways.
Okay.
But that's one of the ways.
If music stop,
But that doesn't mean stop fully. Doesn't mean stop fully. No.
If music stop today now, would gangsterism end? Yes or no?
No.
Exactly. What the fuck?
Did I say that music is so promoter of gangsterism? No.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going from promoter to so promoter. Let me go in now, Kaila. We'll still get there.
Because I said music promotes gangsterism does not mean that I said music is the sole promoter of gangsterism. You went to school.
I'm putting my chest. I'm saying that football is the sole promoter of sport. Fuck it. If football ends.
So in sporty bet, are you telling that if sporty bet ends, Bet Nigeria ends, and all those things end? Are you telling that betting will end?
Yeah.
You see, you're living. If you say yes, you're living in a small world. You're a small worded and a small-minded individual because you don't know how she is. You don't even know what poly market is. You don't know what all these betting platforms are, and they're not solely based on betting on football. These are 200 million market cap valuated companies. You're talking about betting, sporty bet, because you are so small-minded. If you know what betting was all about, you will understand that betting can be multiple things.
I know now. You don't make your point now. I know. Me tell you this. Normally I just small-minded. No be today. I just small-minded. But at least I did say something. I know they talk like two. Don't you say something? You corner him. You say another thing. Okay. Music promotes gangsterism. How should gangsterism end? Just for the youth. Now I'm not saying it's the promoter. It's not the sole promoter. You're saying rubbish. Bullshit. Take your fucking side, guy. You're saying rubbish.
The people that listen to this thing,
if the ball ends,
the people that
the way sporty, like the way sporty reduce.
Small-minded.
The way sporty reduce. Not end, but the way betting will reduce. The way betting will reduce. Stop. No. If you don't know, you're small-minded.
You are small-minded. I definitely.
If you don't know that if the ball ends today, 80% of sporting and betting ends, you're small-minded individual. Leave that thing.
All right, no problem.
Leave that English.
No problem. No problem.
Me, I sabi English.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Oh yeah, no. Talk about what people know, guys. Sporting bet. Now.
Talk about. It's not what I to talk about. People know. Talk about what is true.
When they use poly market, I bet. Now sporting with the use.
So wait, is it to talk about what people know or what is known?
See, boy.
Or what you
let me tell you. Since you said that music promotes cultism and gangsterism, and then you now say that the solution is just for the youth. It means that you don't like you don't even know what you're saying. Like you're just saying rubbish. And the battery won't die, so I want to end this podcast now. So we'll continue another day. But you just said rubbish. Let me just tell you. Good night. Good night. Good night.